Hello, hi everyone. My name is Rabi, and today I would like to talk about the Facebook recent privacy issues that has been happening on the news, and we have been hearing about it every single day. The Wall Street Journal that I have chosen to talk about in this presentation is was written by Georgia Wells on April 9, and it was titled as Ahead of Zuckerberg Testimony. Facebook has tightened access boosted disclosure. On this article, we will relate to what we have learned in this class by providing you the ethical issues that we have found, the privacy issues that has also happened within Facebook. In order to understand the current issues, we will have to go back to 2016, where Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook and the CEO of Facebook, admitted that back in 2016, Facebook did not stay on top of the issues that had happened. Either it was based on the Russia interference or the fake news. So recently, there was a campaign called Delete Facebook account. That campaign started after they heard the rumor that there was a data breach in Facebook. But Facebook never replied back on that rumor until 5 days where they saw a group on the account delete in Facebook. Then Mark Zuckerberg just admitted a developer who had access data of 50 million Facebook users had sold the Facebook user personal data to a political firm called Cambridge Analytica, which was hired later on by the Trump campaign. So the ethical issues in this scenario is based on Facebook is stating that both the developer and Cambridge Analytica violated Facebook policy. The ethical conduct that I found on this article was that Facebook did admit their wrongdoing. So, according to Georgia Wells, across the board, we have responsibility not just to build a tool, but to make sure those tools that we are building they are used for good. Mark Zuckerberg, in his testimony, because he's preparing himself to meet with Congress, he's saying that it will take time for them to go through all the work and make the changes, but they are committed to getting it right. My critics about his statement is that why they didn't get it right at the first place, why they had to wait until everything blows apart in order for them to commit it to get it right. According to Georgia, there are 5 steps that Facebook is planning to take in the recent coming weeks in order to protect the personal privacy. So the first step that they take was authorizing ad. From now on, Facebook is planning to go through for all the advertisers company who would like to run ads in Facebook will have to go through an authorization process. But still, at least this will help prevent all the misuse of information. Then the next step that Facebook would like to take is limiting user contact info. Facebook put an end to option is planning to put an end option the option that uses to allow people to find us by phone number and email. But the downside is that the data that has already been collected has already been collected. So there is nothing that can be done to unrecover from that. So the next changes that Facebook is planning to make is revising the term of services. So what they mean by revising the term of services is based that a, a revising term of services has been put in place which will provide detail to Facebook users on how their data are being collected and deployed. But the critics have said that this move is important because it provides users, regulator, and advocacy group with information that they can use to hold Facebook accountable for future issues. So the next thing that they are planning to change is curbing ad targeting. So Facebook has put an end to a system that let data broker combine shopping and other information on consumer. So the last step that Facebook is planning to take is adding security resources. For Facebook is planning to hire more employees dedicated to security, just for security and content review, in order to make sure that these ads and its platform are always complying with Facebook policy. One final note that Georgia had put in her article was that Facebook playbook during this crisis has been to add more workers to hard bottom issues. But at the end of the day, this doesn't explain the current crisis that we have. Privacy is a right for for every single cyberspace user to have their own privacy. To summarize this article, based on this Facebook data privacy scandal on Cambridge Analytica, I believe that it is time for Facebook to improve their ethics in privacy. Facebook started reacting only after the deleted Facebook account started gaining momentum, which is not right. We all understand that it is highly ethical to collect big data, but what we do with that after those data are being collected is where the question really rely. Is it ethical what they have done or not ethical? To me, I believe it was not ethical. Privacy is a right, and every single Facebook user deserve a privacy in their account.